Built on the technologies pioneered by Asetek, we are proud to present Noctua's very first all-in-one CPU liquid coolers. The new NL-LC1 series utilizes Asetek's renowned premium-grade Emma V2 platform, which is an excellent basis in terms of performance and reliability. Our focus is naturally on bringing classic Noctua virtues to the world of liquid cooling, delivering first-class cooling performance, superb quietness of operation, and industry-leading reliability. We are achieving this by utilizing our latest G2 flagship fans that are at the forefront of performance-to-noise efficiency and have received more than 100 awards and recommendations from international hardware reviewers. They boast an ultra-tight blade tip clearance, our novel progressive bend impeller, and the centrifugal turbulator hub. Acoustics are further refined by using speed offset fans to mitigate periodic humming and vibrations caused by beat frequencies. These undesirable harmonic phenomena can occur when running fans at the same type next to each other at almost the same constant speed. By utilizing two different fan variants on the radiator, a slightly slower one referred to as PPA and a slightly faster one labeled as PPB, and alternating between them, the overall cooling performance can be kept the same while preventing unpleasant acoustic interference. Thicker radiators and fans may cause clearance issues with other components. By contrast, the NL-LC1 series utilizes slim 30mm radiators, which have a high fin density paired with our standard 25mm thick fans. This makes it possible to achieve outstanding performance whilst maintaining a slim profile of only 59mm total thickness. This includes the silicon anti-vibration gaskets that are pre-installed on the fans, enabling a tighter fit and reducing air loss between the fan and the radiator for optimal cooling performance. In addition to integrating our signature fans, we custom-engineered a dedicated pump noise absorber to further optimize acoustics. Leveraging a 3-layer acoustic soundproofing structure and a tuned mass damper effect, the NL-PNA1 absorber reduces both airborne noise and structure-borne vibrations, which can yield significant improvements in pump acoustics. Two of the soundproofing layers are made of soft, very porous acoustic foam that targets high-frequency noise, and the layer in between is a dense mass barrier that targets lower frequencies and also acts as the first mass node in the tuned mass damper. The second function of the acoustic foam is to isolate the hard plastic outer shell from vibrations. To prevent vibration transfer as much as possible, we are using floating silicone mounts to install the cover. And with that, we have the working principle of a tuned mass damper. A tuned mass damper attaches one or multiple mass nodes to a vibrating structure through springs or dampers. And this is exactly what the NL-PNA1 noise absorber is doing through two mass nodes, which are the dense acoustic barrier and the outer plastic cover, whilst the soft acoustic foam and the silicone inserts act as the springs and dampers in our system. In simple terms, the NL-PNA1 noise absorber uses softer materials to let its stiff outer shell move out of sync with the vibrating pump and absorb the kinetic energy. This reduces the vibrations at the source, keeping the entire unit as quiet as possible. Throughout the entire RPM range of the pump, we can typically reduce pump noise emissions by 1 to 4 dBA compared to a pump without a cover. While testing and comparing these results to other solutions on the market, we found that some covers with big screens on them actually increase the noise level of the pump. They basically act as amplifiers for vibrations and noise coming from the pump. One AIO liquid cooler in our testing using the same Asetek platform produced around 3 dBA higher noise levels compared to the naked pump. For fine-tuning and full control over performance-to-noise characteristics, the NL-LC1 series pump also integrates a mode switch that allows the users to choose between 3 different pump speed profiles. While the preset selected quiet mode guarantees that the pump will stay near inaudible, the balanced mode provides extra performance headroom, and the manual mode gives the users full control over the pump's entire RPM range. The minimal speed of the pump is 800 RPM, and the quiet mode limits the maximum speed to 2100 RPM, while the balanced and manual modes expand this to 2600 and 3400 RPM respectively. Since the performance gains of using higher pump speeds are typically low, our recommendation is to keep the pump in quiet mode. All three NL-LC1 coolers also integrate safety mechanisms that help ensure optimal operation. As closed-loop liquid coolers require a certain amount of air inside the loop to allow for thermal expansion and safe transport in different environmental conditions, there is a risk of air pockets getting trapped inside the pump. Because of this, the pump features an automatic speed boost to higher speed levels for 50 seconds at each startup to eject as much air as possible from the pump. There's also a last line of defense featuring an integrated liquid temperature sensor, which automatically boosts the pump speed if the liquid temperature rises above 45 degrees Celsius to guarantee safe operating conditions. The optional NL-ACF1 auxiliary fan, available separately, ensures that near-socket components receive extra airflow. Several crucial components surrounding the CPU socket, such as the VRMs, memory modules, and M.2 heatsinks, often benefit from better cooling. Compared to other AIOs on the market that integrate small and fast-spinning fans, the NL-ACF1 is using a proven quiet 80mm Noctua fan derived from the NF-A8. It features a custom-designed frame that utilizes the Coanda effect, which is the tendency of fluid to adhere to a curved surface to draw air outwards to the surrounding components. This is also why the pump cover is equipped with specially shaped vertical ribs that help convert rotational energy from the fan's wake flow to extract every last drop of cooling performance. To ensure proper mounting pressure and future upgradability for upcoming CPU sockets, the NL-LC1 series relies on Noctua's trusted Secufirm mounting system that supports AMD's current AM4 and AM5, as well as Intel's LGA1700 and LGA1851 sockets out of the box. These mounting options also support individual offset mounting bars to shift the cold plate towards the center of the hotspot on both AMD and Intel-based platforms, enabling improved contact pressure and heat transfer where it matters the most, thus boosting cooling performance. Last but not least, each NL-LC1 liquid cooler comes with an abundant set of premium accessories. This includes a tube of our award-winning anti-H2 thermal paste, a thermal paste guard for AMD AM5 CPUs, as well as a high-quality Torx screwdriver, ensuring you have all the necessary tools right out of the box to effortlessly install your new cooling solution. As a testament to the industry-leading reliability and spotless track record of Asetek's premium AIO platforms, all NL-LC1 series coolers come with the same trusted 6 years manufacturer's warranty as our fans and air coolers.